We are always looking for ways to help you with your finances. A new study shows medical debt is the largest source of debt that goes to collections. The Journal of the American Medical Association reported $140 billion has gone unpaid and into collections. Consumer investigative reporter Bill McGinty sharing what you need to know so you're not left asking, where's the money?
Yeah, this is a heavy topic, but consider that $140 billion that we just mentioned, that's only the unpaid debt that is currently with collections. That doesn't include what was paid and how paying impacted families, especially when somebody dies. First, know that all circumstances are different. Medical debt can be a few hundred, a few thousand, or hundreds of thousands if there is a lengthy hospital stay. Know that you can negotiate medical debt down. Most healthcare providers want something rather than the little they get from collections. And collections, that's bad news for your credit if it goes that way.
Walking into our office and hiring a lawyer means that they're no longer on the hook for their spouse's medical debt.
Marin Funk and Seth Glazer are family law attorneys. I reached out to them asking who is responsible should the sick person pass away. Does debt pass with them? The answer is no, at least in North Carolina. When marriages end, what happens to medical debt?
If you are legally separated, and you can prove that you are legally separated, and you have represented to the hospitals, medical providers that you are legally separated, then your spouse is not liable for your medical debt. If you are married, living together, then yes, your spouse is on the hook for the medical debt. So are you. And the hospital could come after them or your estate if something were to happen.
So my follow-up question to the lawyers was, can I file for a legal separation at the onset of the illness? Well, the answer is yes, you can. But the courts will look at that situation very, very carefully. If you are not truly separated and you try to use that as a means to avoid debt, that's called fraud. In every case, it is best to have an honest, open dialogue with your medical provider about what you can pay and if paying less is even an option. In my experience in dealing with these issues, it is not usually the first option, but it is one option nonetheless. I'm Bill McGinty, WCNC Charlotte.